Check your calendar because National Good Neighbor Day is this week. So we decided to start this week's Explore Tulsa like a good neighbor for our friends in Texas.
Then the boys are back.
Followed by feuding over what to buy.
Plus you'll scream for the new ice cream.
Hi there, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's nice to see you with us again for this week's Explore Tulsa. Now Stevie, you just got back from Houston. Did your family there get much damage from Hurricane Harvey?
Many of them did, Trish. My dad got well over a foot of water at his place, and he's having to replace virtually everything. It's going to be months before I get back to normal at his house.
Is the damage there as devastating as it seems when watching it on the news?
Well, when you drive through the streets in all the neighborhoods that have the damage, it's really sad to look at the piles of what once was their entire life piled up in ruins right there in their front lawn. And this goes on for blocks at each home in the damaged areas. It's going to be a long time and take a lot for everyone to get back on their feet.
So many people are making efforts to help, and that's why we applaud those like Gateway Mortgage and Miller Trucking for doing all they can to assist Hurricane Harvey victims.
We've had about 3 of our employees that lost everything, and so basically they just have the clothes on their back, so that's why we're sending clothes down, the essentials, diapers, some different things like that. So Gateway is a mortgage lender. We originate, we buy, and we service home loans. So I started the company here in Tulsa back in January of 2000, and today we have over 1,100 employees. And we have 155 offices. We do business in 40 states. We wanted to help because we're about strengthening families. Not only the 1,100 families that work for Gateway, but also the 85,000 families that we service on a monthly basis. And we have 55 employees that live in the Houston area, and we service about 8,800 customers in Houston as well. It's been fantastic. We called our friends at Miller Truck Line. They immediately brought a truck over.
We just know Gateway in the community, and we have a lot of mutual relationships throughout, and whenever we found out they had the calling to do something for the Houston area, we just knew that we could help without. So whenever they reached out, we were there to answer the call.
So there's about 3,800 cubic feet, fills up a 53-foot van trailer, which that's what is behind me. But that's a lot of supplies. It takes a long time to fill up that, and I mean, we're talking probably several hundred people that this would be, helping out, if not more.
We started this about a week ago, and really got the news out by a Facebook Live video on our company page.
We've had people just seeing our site off Highway 75 here. We've had churches come all the way from Kansas to come down here and donate because they knew we were shipping down to Houston for the relief effort. So it's just been tremendous, the outpouring of support.
So we've had drop-offs at our company location here in Tulsa, Miller Truck Lines, and then also in Stroud, which is our corporate office where we all began in Stroud, Oklahoma. They have a ton of donations that after this trailer leaves here, we're going through Stroud and then on down to Texas.
At Gateway, we're about strengthening families, and so we just know it's more than doing home loans. We're trying to take care of our team members, and if there's somebody in need, all of our employees step up, and we have different accounts where they can fund it, the company matches, and so we're going to step up every time we have a team member in need. And then in this case, we've got not only team members, but also customers, so we're going to do whatever we can to help in any small way we can.
Oh gosh, just overwhelmed with joy and gratitude and just that feeling of, just really being able to do our part.
With so many of my family and friends rebuilding in the Houston area, I offer a sincere thank you to Gateway Mortgage, Miller Trucking, and everyone out there that's making the extra effort to help in the Harvey relief efforts.
If you'd like to help, you can visit gatewayloan.com or redcross.org to make your donation.
Now, one thing that hasn't changed in Texas or Oklahoma that no storm can take away is how much we love our sports.
That's right, and 3 guys who agree join us next as they're back to bring Tulsa the Oklahoma sports scene when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Take charge of your health. We are what we put into our bodies.
We approach medicine from a unique standpoint. Rather than treating only the symptoms of an illness, we work to find the root cause and promote wellness of the entire body.
Our clinic offers complete assessment and treatment programs, including hormone replacement therapy, osteopathic manipulative therapy, and genetic DNA testing. It all starts with a medical evaluation.
Contact us today to begin your path to wellness.
When eating products with high glycemic carbohydrates like sugar and flour, our bodies release large amounts of insulin to convert what we've consumed into usable energy.
If insulin is continually elevated, our bodies are signaled to store fat.
Keep in mind, sugar calories are deadly calories, which can lead to heart attacks, obesity, and type 2 diabetes.
The key is to keep insulin under control. Stay away from high glycemic index carbohydrates.
At least 80% of our daily carbohydrates should be from the low glycemic variety. Get our free glycemic index food chart at sherwoodwellness.tv.
Hi again. Good to have you still with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, how can you be so calm? Big 12 conference play starts this weekend with both Oklahoma and OSU in the top 10.
No worries, because Chris Lincoln is back with two of his favorite sports friends, coaches J.V. Haney and Gil Cloud, with the Oklahoma sports scene.
You know, I thought I was retired. I've retired 2 or 3 times, it seems like. First from, we sold our Wintercom company in 2007, thought I was retiring. Channel 8 was nice enough to come back and say, hey, we'd like to come back and do some sports for a year or so. So maybe just for a year, just a little bit. And then the next thing I know, that's 5 years later. And these idiots pay me to go to national championship games, Super Bowls, World Series, bowl games, NCAA Final Fours. It's been a great life. And I think that's what you need to find a job you love, because then you'll never work a day in your life.
Well, Chris, I've known Chris for 30 years. I was at Union for 15 years back, came in 1976, and so I met him because he was at Channel 8 at the time. JV was at Webster as the athletic director at Webster, and so we've just been friends for all this time. And then when we put together the Hall of Fame for TPS 5 years ago, Chris is our Master of Ceremonies. They're both on the committee. And so we got to talking about the sports scene hadn't been on in 2 years, and this is something that we really would like to do. So it just kind of manifests itself over a period of time, and here we are.
Well, of course, I graduated from high school in Oklahoma, and I graduated from college in Oklahoma, and I taught and coached for 30 years, and have been involved in the radio and television for really another 30 years. So that's all I know, that's all I've ever done, and I love it. Well, I got into as far as communication is concerned, I got into it strictly as kind of a hobby, and that was back in that last century. Back in the late 1970s and early 80s, Jerry Vaughn, who was with KRMG at that time doing sports, well, I would go in and sit in with him, and then it just kind of caught ahead that we did it. Bill Land comes in to the program, and we do the radio, and then we get into television. For 18 and a half years, we did a show similar to what we're doing now with Chris Lincoln.
Well, when JV and Gil approached me and said, we want to start up our sports scene show again. It's been very popular. I was a guest several times on their show when it was J.V. Haney and Bill Land, and Cox Cable did a great job of promoting the show.
Well, having watched JV and Bill Land all the time that I was in Tulsa, in and out of Tulsa over the last 30 years, it was a good, relaxed sports talk show. We gave, I think they gave the viewers some information they needed to know, some inside information that they may not pick up at the 6 and 10 and 5, 6 and 10. And so when we talked about that, we said, let's do something that the viewers can really get some information about athletics and the sports that are going on in the state, and have some guests that can really ring the bell for us. And I think we really have some great people so far, and we've got some great people lined up.
And we get to sit and talk and discuss, have guests, where before we'd have 15, 20-second sound bites, and for the rest of it go to .com. Well, now we have a full hour. We have special guests. We started with Derek Gragg, the University of Tulsa Athletic Director. We had Alan Trimble, the Jenks football coach, and all the things he's going through. We had Mike Boynton, the head basketball coach at Oklahoma State University, on the show with us. Uma von Schaman with the kick before the Ohio State game, the famous OU place kicker. We had Mike Maleg on talking about the Tulsa Drillers and their the great season they had. And future guests we have coming over, Mike Holder, the athletic director for the Cowboys at Oklahoma State. And really looking forward to the king himself, Barry Switzer, coming over and be a full hour with us on Oklahoma Sports Scene in November.
What do I take away? Well, it's like in a classroom. I learn something at every show. Chris will say something, Gil will say something, but if you listen, you will learn something at every show, and I do that. That's a hobby of mine.
On and off the camera, those guys make talking about sports so much fun.
To catch the show for yourself, look for them Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. on Cox Channels 1333 and 1334, or visit oksportscene.com to watch previous shows.
If the season keeps going like this, when OU and OSU meet up, it's going to be like the Hatfields and McCoys feuding it out.
Maybe we should ask one of the Hatfield descendants for ourselves when we visit American Hatfield, next with more Explore Tulsa.
When I listen to music, I close my eyes and it takes me away. Anytime we bring a new speaker into the studio, we tune the speaker for the room. Every room sounds different, and every environment that the speaker goes into affects the sound of the speakers. Now you can do the same thing at home that we do in the studio. I can think of no better feeling than to close your eyes and disappear into the music.
Come here for yourself at Video Revolution. Sony and Video Revolution take you there. From space travel to world championships. Tomorrow's technology today. 4K smart TVs and the largest flat screens available. Now more than ever, you have the best seat in the world when history is made. Video Revolution. On the northwest corner, 71st and Lewis.
Hello, if you are a fan of history
And shopping.
then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
The history part comes in as we discover that Kyle Hatfield of American Hatfield and Broken Arrow is a direct descendant of the same family that we know as the feuding Hatfields and McCoys.
That's when Kevin Costner and Bill Paxton's families feuded it out for years.
Those are the guys that played those parts in the History Channel miniseries, but luckily today the feud is over and Kyle Hatfield has brought the feel of authentic American goods to his shop in Broken Arrow.
We try to greet all of our customers with a friendly, hi, how are you today? And tell them about the great things about our store and let them shop around a little bit and ask them if there's anything we can do for them. And we just want people to feel at home and stay a while because it's a cozy place. American Hatfield is a store in downtown Broken Arrow that captures the feel of antiques, local goods, different crafts from local artisans. And it's a store that just has something for anybody that's interested in local business and things that have to do with history and the outdoors. The owner's name is Kyle Hatfield. He is from Coweta, Oklahoma, and originally started the store in Coweta and had the opportunity to move here to a bigger business location. And he took that move, and it's been a good move for business, and the surrounding area is developing a lot, and there's a lot of good things coming up. Kyle Hatfield is a guy who loves business and people. He loves to be outdoors and just likes to make friends with everybody, and he does that through his shop. And his personality is all throughout this store, and he's just the kindest person. This store is the style of his life. Kyle's store is a mix of everything. There's things that he designs, there's things that local artisans bring in. There's things that are ordered from different places in the United States, but we support quality local USA goods. Our candles are all made locally in Tulsa. The scents and names are designed by Kyle, and then we have a guy local who makes those. We have some unique Oklahoma maps that are framed, and those are made locally by an artist in Broken Arrow. Our coffee is roasted here locally, and we also have Sweet Daddy popcorn that everybody loves, and that's also done local. The maps are Old Indian Territory maps, and the frames are made individually, and the maps are reprinted and antiqued to capture that part of history. This store is unique and customers really like it because it's not your typical boutique that you walk into. It has something for guys, which is what it's mainly geared towards, but ladies like it too. We have all different items that just reach out to different types of people. The style of the store is, it's eclectic, it's rustic, it captures the outdoors with a cabin feel to it, and people, they just love it and they like the unique style of the store. The American Hatfield brand is specifically for American Hatfield, and it comes from the owner's name, Kyle Hatfield, who is a descendant of the Hatfields and McCoys. So there is history all throughout this store and throughout his business, and there's a lot of unique items that people can't get anywhere else, and a lot of our items are limited, and so whenever we have things that people like, we encourage them to get them while they're here because they might not be here when they come back. I love the atmosphere. I love working in this store because it's different, and the kind of people that come in are just so kind, and it's a great place to work, and it's just a very happy environment. It's really great to have this business in the Rose District because the area is developing so much and has been over the last few years, and it's great to see the developing businesses and how everybody works together to keep this area alive. The restaurants being around help bring in business to the stores, and people eat and hang out and listen to the live music when it's out on the sidewalks and come in and shop and tell their friends about it, and it's a really good time for everybody. I get really excited about my job, and I love to tell people about where I work because the passion that Kyle has for this store has been for this business since day one, and he just really encourages such a great work environment, and I get excited about getting to talk to people and show them the cool things that we have because it is a different store than you'll find in other places. And it's great to work in the Rose District.
Samantha Clifton did a great job sitting in for Kyle, and he does have a fun shop with plenty of great gift ideas.
To find out for yourself, visit AmericanHatfield.com to look over their collections, or visit Kyle's store in Broken Arrow's Rose District.
You know, after a big feud like the Hatfields and McCoys, the only thing I can think of now is ice cream.
After just about everything you think of ice cream. But lucky for you, our next stop takes us to a new kind of ice cream now in Tulsa, and it's becoming a big hit at the Freezing Cow when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
We do podiatry, we do dental oral appliances, we do women's health, we see children, pediatrics, and overall family care.
I'm a primary care provider for Sooner Care. We're also taking commercial insurances now as well. Any given day, I might do a well child on a 4-day-old baby and then see a 72-year-old who's here because they need to follow up on their sleep study.
Patients seem to like the idea where they can just come here and they don't have to worry about going to all these different specialists, whether they need a sleep study or a CPAP machine or diabetic shoes or an oral appliance. We help bring all that to the table for them.
And especially with oral appliances, custom fit by a specially trained dentist, and we have Dr. Bennett, who's the best in the business.
It has been my dream to be able to work with all the specialties together. There are not many places in the United States that have all parts of this together. To me, it's amazing, and that's truly how sleep and patient care should be.
Are your memories fading?
And no, not the ones stored in your little gray cells. The memories you've collected on those old VHS camcorders.
Or even that beat up Super 8.
Video Revolution can restore your memories from any outdated format and return them to you in a DVD or Blu-ray form.
That way you can relive the past on the big screen.
We can even produce digital copies for you to share with your families or friends online.
Check us out on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. Hello, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa as we get ready to visit Tulsa's freezing cow.
I'm so excited. I've never seen a freezing cow. Why is she so cold? Are they trying to cryogenically freeze her so her owners can bring her back in the future?
There is no cow that is freezing. Yuki and Lee make rolled ice cream that is a sensational Thai frozen dessert.
Nice, I see. But are they planning on freezing a cow?
Yeah, if you're not freezing there, it won't be rolling. And that's why we call rolling ice cream. I think originally from Thailand, then there's some young people from New York. I don't know when they brought in. I know it started in New York. We make the rolling ice cream in front of the customer. First step is we just like put the stuff like fruits on the coconut, and then put the milk on the fruits, and then mix very well with on the cold pan. Then we spread it, then make nibble. When it's cold, it's like wait about 5 seconds. It will be cold. If not cold, it won't be rolling. That's why we call rolling ice cream. There's a lot of different names. It's all rolling ice cream.
I can make it, but I just learned from him, Lee.
Because we want to mix the fruits, everything, like grams, like crackers, everything mixed with milk very well. That's why we just mix, do like a couple times. That's why it's a lot of people want to see it. Yeah, we try to call the customer numbers. They can come out over there on the front of the machine. They can watch what we're making for an order. So sometimes we're just too busy. We don't know. We don't forget call the name. Yeah, we try to do as best as we can. We have 5 different kinds right now: vanilla, chocolate, coffee.
Usually the vanilla and the chocolate and coffee, those 3 flavors are very popular here. And we do 2 new flavors right now, the green tea and Thai tea. Those 2, the green tea is more popular than the Thai tea. Yeah, it's pretty good.
We will add in a couple more later. We try to add in mint, maybe another couple days or week.
Popular topping, the fruits is very popular, like the strawberry. Most popular is the strawberry because we use the fresh fruits every day. And the cookies is supposed to be like graham cracker, some matcha pocky. It's like the sticks dipping with the green tea sauce. That one's pretty popular too. And some wafer sticks. That's kind of like the straw with its chocolate flavor.
And we have some M&M and cookies and grams and Kit Kats. Let me think. There's a lot of stuff on there. You can saw on the menu if you want to know more. It's all fresh. Then we make the own milk to make the ice cream.
Because the normal ice cream, I think they already made it. You just go to buy. But our ice cream, just like when you order, we're gonna make it for you. You can like take a look how to make ice cream.
Yeah, we think not that sweet. You can tell they. I know it's totally different.
Oh, on the wall, the sticky notes. We put some sticky note on the table. They can write down their name, or like someone they will write down like follow them on the Insta or something, or like some review for us.
That's just for fun. The customer here and the kids, they want to writing something on there and then stick on the wall. All the rolling ice cream store, they do that just for fun.
Very happy. they're very like our ice cream, and they like take the picture and then post the picture or the video to the YouTube or like Facebook, and we feel very happy.
I'm so happy with it. Yeah, this is first one in Tulsa area, so I'm very happy with that. A lot of people coming to try us.
Oh man, that rolled ice cream is so good.
To try the Freezing Cow's rolled ice cream for yourself, look for their shop at the northeast corner of 71st and Memorial.
I think I'm ready for seconds. But you know, the whole time I was there, I never once saw a cow, much less one that looked cold.
Stick around, there's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Why are we in spacesuits?
We are traveling to the future, where TVs have a contrast range between 400 nits of brighter whites and blacks as deep as 0.4 nits and 10-bit color. It gives us over 1 billion individual colors on the screen.
Video Revolution already has tomorrow's TVs today with the best in Sony high dynamic range TVs.
TVs with contrast and color offering more natural, true-to-life colors?
Oh yes, Video Revolution now and in the future on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and join us next week on Explore Tulsa when we meet Josh Butts, the artist changing the look of Sand Springs.
Special thanks to Kevin Sitt of Gateway Mortgage and Monica Neely of Miller Trucking and everyone who helped build that 18-wheeler that helped for Harvey relief efforts in Houston.
Thanks too to Chris Lincoln, J.V. Haney, and Gil Cloud for bringing back Oklahoma sports scene for us to enjoy, and special thanks to Samantha Clifton for showing us around American Hatfield.
Plus thanks to Yuki and Lee for bringing rolled ice to Tulsa at the Freezing Cow.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
And hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook and share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for each of your home entertainment needs.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
And with Tulsa's best eye care value with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
And we welcome our newest sponsors, Drs. Mark and Michelle Sherwood at 61st and Sheridan.
Remember, your journey to whole body healing and wellness begins with the Functional Medical Institute.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.